Hey, how's it going? Uznik Svoboda here in the Chaffee on Himmelsdorf. This is a nice battle that occurred last year. I had this in the archives. I decided to go ahead and put this up just because the Chaffee just got some new changes in patch 1.10. The Chaffee now uses a smaller turret instead of this big bobblehead turret. So it lowers the profile a little bit. And this is a nice tier 7 game, only 3 or 4 tier 7s on each team. So it's pretty decent matchmaking. Well, actually a bit more lenient. Now the T49 actually goes up in front of me here. He spots out a few tanks. I actually get one spot on the early draw there. I'll go right around the corner. The main purpose right here is just to go out and get some spots because this is a city map. The Chaffee doesn't do too good on city maps because you have massive view range, but nowhere to really use it because all these buildings are just blocking your view. So what you want to do is get yourself in a nice position, keep yourself mobile, don't be an easy target. As you're going to see a little bit later in the replay, I tend to actually move around a lot. I don't sit at one little corner because the Chaffee does not have good armor, and so you just want to make sure you're not an easy target. Now right here, the Cromwell is made it past the hill, so I'm going back to intercept. I sit here at this corner. I make the mistake of actually auto-aiming and trying to shoot him, and it doesn't work out. And I completely forgot that I pushed auto-aim, so when I peek around this corner, I'm thinking I'm going to be able to shoot, but yet again, I actually get shot, taken out of my ammo rack by a AT2. So I go around the corner. I want to, I was going to go back to the base, but yet again, I was like, well, I think I can do something with that AT2, because he's right there at that corner. And sure enough, as I get around the corner, I see his tracks peeking around the corner. So I start putting fire on his tracks to keep him in place. I go ahead and repair my ammo rack so I can shoot faster. And my main concern here was just to keep the AT2 still. He backs off with a repair kit. So then I'm waiting. Then there's a tank destroyer and a medium tank spotted. I back off. And then decide that medium tank is going to go straight down the middle. So I head back to the base to defend. And that's an M4. He's strolling right down the middle road. I get in position to cut him off as soon as he goes for the base cap. But he doesn't really go for the base cap. He knocks down a pole. I see him there. Take a shot, taking out his engine. The next shot completely misses. And the third shot hits him and kills him. That was a nice shot right there. And now we're going to go right around the middle road and circle around and see what we can do here. Now it was right here at this point I decided to go back to that original corner. This Wolverine is wanting to attack the TOG 2 and the AT2 that I was tracking a bit earlier. So I go right around there, and I don't think they're going to notice me here, and the AT2's turned completely around, so I knock his track out, go for the TOG 2, and then go back for the AT2's track, go back to the TOG 2, actually hitting his engine, setting him on fire, and killing him, go for the track, and then straight for the Coppola. Track him once again, make sure he doesn't move anywhere, and hit him for the kill. At this stage of the battle, the scores are even. There's a lot of tanks on the other side of the map right here. I go down the middle road, but then I was like, nope, I got spotted way too early, and have a little bit of driving fail here. So then I'm factoring in what I should really be doing. Should I go straight for the enemy, or should I try to go for the artillery for an easy kill? And I decided to go for artillery for an easy kill. So I go down this road here, and right about here I actually get spotted out by the tanks across the way. So that means the artillery is going to know that I'm coming straight for him. I come around this corner, spotting the artillery, and boom, he actually hits me, knocking out my radio man, almost killing me. I go ahead and take the kill on him because he already shot his shot. He was going to have a long reload. So I take him out and go for the enemy base. I'm thinking, since it's only 2 to 3, I should go ahead and try to do a cap. At least it'll get pressure off our base. They start capping us. I go for the middle road to see if anybody's coming for me, and there's a 3601H coming straight down the middle road. I peek around the corner here. He actually fires on the move, completely missing, and I hit his armor. Hit him again, it doesn't go through. I go straight for his front plate, knocking out his engine and catching him on fire. That was really nice. Pretty lucky on my part. Then I move over into a defensive position, thinking that the other enemy is going to come straight down that middle road, but the Tiger decides to take the flank. So I get in position. I kind of foolishly take a defensive stance here. I should have just kept moving. He actually kills me fairly easy. I do hit his track, but it doesn't knock him out. And now we go over to the AT-15A. He's the sole survivor on the game. He goes ahead and moves into a defensive position. And now that we wait for the enemy to make their move, I can go ahead and tell you about the new Chaffee. It's going to have a more slimline, streamlined turret, so you'll be able to hide it a bit more effectively. It's not going to hang over to the really far edges of the tank like the bobblehead does. But that's pretty much it. I didn't notice any kind of change in the view range nor the damage and penetration. I could be wrong, but yet again, I don't go through and grind through every single stat that's in the game. I just play the game for fun. At this point, the 3-4 is actually looking straight at the AT-15. He's just trying to keep him spotted. So he goes ahead and angles his armor. The AT-15 does have really good armor on the front end. It has a few weak spots, so he angles his armor so he's not able to be penetrated too easily from the front. His main concern is that Tiger. If that Tiger comes down the middle road, he may be in a bit of trouble. But yet again, at this point, he probably realizes that if the Tiger comes right in front of him or all the way over into the train yard, he's going to be pretty open to attack. But at this point, he does see that our base is being capped, so he has to make a judgment call. Either stay here and risk being capped all the way out, or go for the Tiger. He goes after the Tiger. The 3-4 sees him moving, so he moves on out to try to hit him. He fires on the move, missing his tracks completely. And at this point, this is where it gets interesting. He knocks out his tracks. The AT-15 actually hits the 3-4, and at this point, as soon as he falls off radar, he thinks the AT-15 is going to go straight for our base to take care of the cap. But yet again, he backs on up. 3-4 exposes himself again, knocks him completely out, and that was a really nice little call there. He goes around the corner, sees the Tiger, and takes him out with one shot. And that was the game on Himmelsdorf. Really good game. Hats off to Slayer. Good game.